Nothing personal, kid, but you just weren't good enough. Oh, hello there. Welcome back to the Benzcollector Snake YouTube channel. I'm Martin, and today we're going to take a look at the beautiful W108 250S. Now, the W108, whilst not officially being called an S-Class because that acronym wasn't used until the next generation on the W116, it was, however, the go-to standard for luxury in that period, being the successor of the W111. This 250S being equipped with an inline-6 carbureted petrol engine running on LPG. However, the chassis could also be equipped with a 280 SEL 4.5 liter V8. The bigger brother of the W108, the W109, went even further with engine options, all the way up to the 300 SEL 6.3 and 100 V8, which on its turn was the base that was used for the Rote Sau, or the Red Pig, built by AMG. AMG used the M100 engine in the Red Pig, enlarged it to 6.8 liters, which gave it 428 horsepower and a top speed of 265 kilometers an hour, so that it could be used in the 24 hours race of Spa. Despite being over 5 meters in length and weighing over 1800 kilos, it still managed to finish second in the race. And that was the power of AMG.
AMG.
Starting from the front, we have the beautiful faux radiator grille, which is still inspired from the time when the grille in the front was actually the radiator. Here on top you also see the cap is formed. Of course, the double chrome bumpers that came standard on the S-Class models. In front we also have the US spec headlights with the sealed beams. The European version have just one big glass in the front. Classic white wall tires on the car, with the two-piece hubcaps, the beauty ring and the center cap, with also the steel wheel finished in color. If you don't want to open your entire window, then in the front two doors are these small triangle windows which can be opened to let in some fresh air. As always, a continuous line of the trim on the side of the vehicle, all the way following to the back. With a small nod to the Vintail era, you can still recognize these lines in the back from the earlier Vintails. In the back, also again the double bumpers standard. The license plate lights here. And a fun extra feature on the cars of this era is the automatic badge on the back, which could be ordered to indicate the car has an automatic transmission. And as standard on the W108 and W109, the filler cap is on the back, behind the number plate. Let's pop the hood. And here we have the inline-6 carbureted engine. And now let's take a look inside of this classic beauty. The dashboard has some beautiful little chrome details on it. But first, in front of us, we have a full ivory steering wheel with a horn ring in the middle. The beautiful center gauges with the gear selector for the automatic transmission on the steering column. A classic Becker Grand Prix radio. And another fun little feature is the 250S logo on the glove box. Also featured is the ashtray in the dashboard and these cute little tiny ventilation holes, all made of chrome. Also a special thing on the W108 and the W109s is the wood trim around the door, in the dashboard and on top of the dashboard, which is a very nice feature. Now we're driving in the W108. It's true old school luxury. Even the smell within the car is old school, because the seats in the car are filled with horsehair. It has a particular smell to it. The suspension is butter and butter smooth. Each corner is pretty much like driving a boat, but on wheels and on the road. And the inline 6 picks up pretty nicely and it gives a smooth, balanced ride. Now this car isn't built to cope with the standard highway speeds from today's standard, but taking it on the smaller roads, back roads, it really gives you that nostalgic classic feel. It really drives nicely, very soft, comfortable. The seats are also filled with springs, which makes it a really nice seat. Okay. Wow, the floor is made out of floor. Wow! The springs that are used on these kind of cars are really big, which gives you a lot of suspension travel, which means that every corner is really smooth and subtle, which makes it nice to drive. Also, the speed bumps aren't any problem. It just feels like you're on a magic carpet. Oh. This was the W108. If you have any more questions, please let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.